YouTube? I'm Socrates. This is Up All Night Gameplay. We are playing Fallout 4 Survival Difficulty. It is a real bitch. Keep losing a lot of my play. And I went and I got a mod that you could level up. Or I mean, I'm sorry, you could save it. I'm real distracted. You can save it. So now I can save it. I am in Pigman's Gallery. Just on the way to the railroad. And we're just making our way down.
Hickman!
Took that one to the dome.
Gonna be your last mistake. One piece.
I just found a synth auto stim arm. I was like, hell yeah,
You still there? Barely see it here.
that's the goods.
No sign of him now. Hey, wait. Star?
Can you damn silver up all the zones? Can you see a damn thing? That's why I'm still alive. And since I've got to rely on your sorry ass to watch my back, I'll try to shut up and get back to your patrol.
Stim pack and purified water. I got this mod. I'm gonna try this thing, and it lets you load. Like, let me load up one of my guns. Oh, I know what. I want my 38 that I just made. Yeah, and so it's called dimensional. And I want to try that shit out. So it kind of works like, I wonder how many times I can put them in. Oh man, there might not be a limit. But what it lets you do is put more than one bullet power behind each one. You can stack them, I guess is a better way to say it. You can stack the bullets.
Did you hear that?
Oh my god, but I didn't realize that then it took away its regular fire mode. Sounds like we got a legendary up there that we're gonna run into in a minute here. And I got this other mod. This is gonna be kind of interesting here. And hopefully I'll be able to throw a weapons bench out if I can do this correctly. Equip them.
Sure you saw something?
Yeah, I don't want that dimensional. Yeah, screw that. It was messing my shit up. And I think this was too. Yeah, I'm just gonna take that mod off altogether next chance I get. I don't think I had anything else that was like that. I got Pikmin's Blade on the way in because on this character actually I have lockpicking. Ha. So that was cool. Alright.
Nothing stays hidden forever. At least,
Much better.
not if I have my say.
I got quite a bit of 38 ammo, and this is the best way that I know to use it. Is convert a combat rifle to 38, and then you basically have
What was that?
you can get 50 damage out of each 30, you know, for whatever level I'm sitting at. In terms of damage reduction or whatever, I don't know what modifiers you guys may have if you're spec the way I do, though. Anyway, it's the most I know to get out of lucky leather right arm. Might wear that. I doubt it's better than what we got, but glad it's the right arm. Let's see what we got. We're finally starting to get some legendaries, so that's good. Here it is right here.
Come back! I was having fun!
I need to mark my junk real quick. Alright. We're actually starting to put together a legendary set, though. I'm proud of that. And I finally got the perk ship that helps you regenerate ammo. I mean health and radiation. It is hard to narrate while I'm trying to concentrate as well. guys are seriously tough. It's like my gun is not that tough. Cooking station. Because we need to cook up a lot of stuff, I think. Hopefully we have a lot to cook up at least. Be sure to go through it fast. Actually are valuable now to me. They can be purified water. In survival mode, it's amazing how much the value of just that one item has increased. Bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Finally got you, Hickman. Oh, hey! Shit, she's down.
Raiders. I hate raiders. Wow.
Gone.
I think that's it.
That was close. Thank you. Those people deserved worse than death.
They were cold-blooded killers.
They got their pound of
I'm all
flesh,
sprayed with blood.
but I'll collect my own again soon. I owe you.
As crazy as this world is, you're a
You
superhero
don't
in
owe
this
me
world.
anything. I would have done it either way.
That's all the more reason to reward you. If you visit my house again, look deep within my painting, Picnic for Stanley, and you will find my gratitude. You'll need this.
Lots of good stuff here. It's decent. And there's a skill mag right beneath here.
Hell yeah.
Don't miss that. Poison resistance, nice. And don't forget to loot the 3 raiders. The leader of which is Slag. Where did he go? Where did he go, Slag? Where did his body run off to? Let's track it down. Yeah, he picks on only raiders. He's cool in my book. Slab. Alright. And we are done in here. I play Fallout 4 on an increased speed to level just to make it fun, because otherwise people quit before the early levels, and it's not even until the, you know, sort of mid-level-ish. I mean, you can get to like level 400 and not be maxed out, I heard, but you know, at about level 50, that's when you've unlocked all the perks, and that's just when everything starts getting smooth and fun. And so I think it's important to get to around level 50, and then I shut off my experience mods and stuff to slow down. I at least want to have all the levels of every perk unlocked. Hubris. Ain't that hubris right here, yo? Or is this Joe's Bucky's? Mean pastries. It's neither of the above. So the Old North Church. We're right next to it, I think. They're fighting each other and shit. Oh, that one became my friend because I have that ghoulish perk, and they became friendly. And when it became friendly, those two ghouls attacked each other. That's interesting. That's the first time I've ever seen a result from that. Huh. Very cool. Very cool. That's tight. I hate ghouls, but I'd rather ghouls than raiders. Ghouls are animals, but raiders are wolves in sheep's clothing. So a lot of times they try to lure you into traps. All sorts of evil like that. Alright, I'm just about over here. We did Pikmin, which means I gotta be right near the Old North Church. Pikmins. But I already unlocked his safe when I walked in the first time. I don't know how I got this faster reload speed, but it is more realistic though. How in the hell is it?
Drop dead already.
There's a bed there I can actually sleep in.
Still kicking? Jesus.
Where are you?
Ain't personal, just you or me.
Anyone who opens fire on you in real life or in a game, you have the right to protect yourself. Nobody has the right to take your life. And if they do, then at that point, I guess it's worth dying over fighting back, because you're gonna be dying either way. Might as well kick them in the balls on the way out the door. Now if we keep following the water here, we will come across that church symbol right there. And that's the Old North Church, and that's the way faster way to get there than following the Freedom Trail. Just come to this part of the map here. The big river going through. Right at the corner. Top right hand corner. discovered it. Let's go to the right end for starters. Let's meet the railroad. Legendary. The creepy looking kind too. Gotta hate those. Creepy as shit looking. Come on, give me something good. The chest piece. That is good. Damn. That's sweet. Fuck yeah, that's way better than what we got right now. God, that was creepy. Could you imagine being all alone down here and having to fight some shit like that? Oh my god, it's so creepy.
Huh. It spins. Oh, so it starts with R.
Jackass.
There we go.
Wish I had had it like this.
Stop right there. You went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. But before we go any further, answer my questions. Who the hell are you?
I can't see what you're saying.
Why don't you tell me who you are first?
In a world full of suspicion, treachery, and hunters, we're the synth's
About to
only
shoot me, and I
friends. We're the railroad.
Had to take a couple
So
steps
answer my
closer to be able to
question.
get to talk to you.
I followed the Freedom Trail looking for the railroad. I'm not your enemy.
If that's true, you have nothing to fear. It's clear you're not with the Institute. But who told you how to contact us?
I helped Carl out of a jam. He knows a guy who knows a guy, and they hooked me up with the lead.
We'll
Wait.
look into that.
Oh my god, I
I'm
actually passed.
Desdemona, and I'm the leader of the railroad. And you are? Deacon, where have you been?
You're having a party. What gives with my invitation?
I need intel. Who is this?
Wow. Newsflash, boss. This lady is kind of a big deal out there.
I've done nothing yet, I don't think.
Glad someone noticed.
You know, you're practically famous. You've left a trail of destruction in your wake. Gone places no sane person would go alone.
So you're vouching for her?
Yes, trust me. She's someone we want on our side.
That changes things. So, stranger, why did you want to meet with us anyway?
You help since. I want to lend a hand.
There's a procedure for people who want to help the railroad. And showing up unannounced isn't it.
I followed the only lead I had.
Well, hopefully nobody else crashes this party. If we're going to be dealing with you, I need to make sure we're on the same page. You know what a synth is, right?
Yeah. I know all about them.
Good. The Institute
Maybe not
treats
all
synths as
about them.
property, as
I know enough.
tools.
That sounds like slavery.
Exactly. So we seek to free the synths from their bondage. Give them a chance at a real life. I have a question. The only question that matters. Would you risk your life for your fellow man? Even if that man is a synth?
I risk my life for people every day. Makes no difference to me if it's a human or a synth.
Well said. You said you wanted to save synths. But right now, we don't have the time to train up a new agent. There are, however, other valuable ways you can contribute. And in turn, we can help you. See Deacon for details. You're free to go.
Hope you didn't mind the reception. When you tango with the Institute, you gotta be careful when someone new gets on the dance floor.
Your leader
It's
was
all
just
good.
being cautious.
Exactly. Kind of killed our chance at a friendly first impression, though. But it's all good now. I vouched for you. Nobody got shot. Still,
So tell me.
in our little outfit,
But why the trust? You can't.
I don't know if we can trust you, but if everything was sunshine,
Really? Is that all?
you just don't give up. All right, did my homework. So Dez want.
Sure.
I'm just gonna come out.
You got my attention.
I got a job. Too big for me, just perfect for the two of us. You help me out, we turn a few heads, and then Dez invites you into the fold. Then, if you get into a bind and need some help, your buddies in the railroad got your back.
Sign me up then.
Perfecto. Let's meet up at the old freeway outside of Lexington. I'll fill you in once you get there.
Now we gotta meet Deacon at the old freeway. And now we're probably to the level where that Regia or whatever it was will spawn. And then we could get another legendary or two right there. And we have to be right there anyway to do this quest. I've had this is the most frequent quest that glitches out for me for some reason. I don't know what it is. Like Deacon's supposed to be standing, a few feet away from where he is, and what I think it is, what seems to help me, is I just run around and then I kill everything in the area. There's like a couple enemies that spawn near there sometimes, and when I kill everything, there's a few rad stags and kill those, and then it usually works. It really sucked when I was doing this the other day in a survival mode character. You can't just teleport away and come back and hope the quest will reset. I mean, you know, it makes it so much more difficult. Like, huh? Any more of you in here? Buster? Oh, it's so nice having that health and rad regen. That's what it was all about, was getting to that finally. Now I should start to get stronger as a character, easier. Can actually get ahead of the game. I was always wondering what all the, like, carrot flowers and gourd blossoms and all that kind of crap was for. I was like, this is so dumb. They don't actually have any in-game purpose. Well, I didn't know that at the time, on survival mode, that's what you need to make the meds for the ailments to your AP bar that show up on your lower right hand screen. So at least now I know what they're for. Generally, though, they're not very useful for most characters. I seriously doubt most people play survival mode. Most of the time, I play on easy. You know, like, for me, it's fun to play on. Besides how you're pretty much hard to kill, that's how realistic it is to kill stuff, you know, just a couple of bullets and it's done. It's not gonna be very hard. You know what? I wanted to go. I put a mod on for this bunker home, and I want to go visit it, and we gotta go right there. Maybe we can make like a big triangle, because here it is, right here. And let's peep it out. I should have signed my points real quick. Saving them up. Alright, what do I need here? Definitely don't need the reload one for right now, because the one that we got is crazy. This chem one would probably be good. Wow. I really like this perk expansion thing. It's really neat. Some of the things, how it changes the parameters of the abilities themselves. It's pretty sick. Wow. Explosives do 500% more damage. Holy shit. Wow. That is so amazing. Now I want to do more damage with a single shot firearm. Wow. In case I decide to make a new base of operations or whatever, gonna need to be able to Alright. And I'm going to use my little save mod. You just go in here to miscellaneous. You hit the button, you exit out of the Pip-Boy, and then it'll save. And boom. Could start the Cabot House quest. Cabot House. And right here. Might as well pick up the quest.
Go away.
That wasn't very nice.
I'd really like to come in.
You seem nice enough, but trust me,
Come
you don't
on,
want to come
let me
inside. You're not gonna give up, are you?
in. Right?
Door's open. Hold very, very still. Now tell me what you're doing here.
Alright, well I'm going to have to turn a little bit towards you before I can talk to you. Don't shoot, don't shoot.
Easy. I'm really not looking for trouble.
You come into Boston and knock on random doors. I think you are looking for trouble.
Edward? Who is it?
Don't worry about it, Jack. I got it under control.
Edward, don't be so hasty. I like the look of this lady. Please, accept my apologies for Edward's behavior. He's just looking out for me, but sometimes he can be overzealous. I'm Jack Cabot. Welcome to Cabot House.
Pleased to meet you, Jack.
Pleased to meet you. Seems like a long time since we've had a visitor. Edward, I think this occasion calls for drinks. The good bourbon, eh? Come on, this way. There's no need to stand talking in the front hall like savages.
This dude's a couple hundred years old. This is the way to go. You actually get to live those couple hundred years, and he has a good memory. He's not like a robo-brain that's like the brain corrodes. He's not like a ghoul. He doesn't turn
I have a
feral,
question I like to ask all my new
and he doesn't
employees.
look any
Is
different.
this really the time
Don't
for...
interrupt, Edward. The
So he
question
truly
is
has
this:
found the Fountain of Youth.
do you believe there is other intelligent life in the universe?
Hell yeah, dude.
The universe is a big place. Anything could be out there.
Wonderful. Most people's minds are too narrow to admit the possibilities of an infinite universe. But I'm not talking about flying saucers and little green men. I'm talking about the hidden history of our planet. The very
Even though I
origins of
believe in
human
those too.
civilization. Ancient powers that
I've seen
modern
'em.
science,
You can
even
get
at
their
its
alien
pinnacle,
blaster
could
pistol.
barely begin to comprehend.
That's really interesting.
I'm glad to hear you say that. It's become my life's work. My approach is to combine a rigorous scientific method while keeping an absolutely open mind. So much has been closed off to us simply because people assumed they already knew the answers. My father excavated a city in the Rub al-Khali in Arabia, which he dated to more than 4,000 years before the rise of any known human civilization. The structures and artifacts were strange, disturbing even. Clearly not constructed for or by humans. I've spent my life trying to decipher what he uncovered.
Jack, can I
Why
tell
was
her
it
what I need her to
disturbing?
do?
I'm sorry, Edward. I just get carried away sometimes. You're sending her to look for the missing shipment.
Yeah.
Well then, I'd better leave you to it. We'll talk more about this some other time, when things are less rushed. It isn't important now. Welcome to the family.
Okay. You're officially hired. Congratulations.
I'm ready to get to work.
Good. That's part of the job, by the way. It's best to keep an open mind. Jack may be eccentric, but he's definitely not crazy. The job I got for you is simple. Jack owns a facility north of the city. There's an important package that went missing between there and here. I need you to track it down and bring it back to me. Any questions?
Nope, think I get it.
Only about 1 million.
You should start at Parsons State Insane Asylum. Don't let the name spook you. It's just a secure building that we're using. We think the courier got ambushed as he was leaving the place. The guards heard gunfire in the distance, but we don't know exactly what happened. Check in with Maria at Parsons. She's in charge of the security force there. She can point you in the right direction. You all set then?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll see you soon with the package.
Good luck. Don't get killed on your first job.
Oh, it's you.
Look at this. It's one of the only places in the game where they have all the balls on the table. Wow. And we could get a special gamma gun. I think we could even get it
hello.
right now. Upstairs there, just sitting here. I think we can grab it if we want.
Yes.
Not very powerful, I don't think. But hell, maybe we'll bust some shots. There'll be another one there in no time. It's crazy how new this Cabot house looks. I wonder if it's armored or something, this building. I mean, this house, their house existed before the war, and now it's 210 years later after the war, and it still looks perfect inside. It's really cool. Like some Japanese temples. I saw this documentary where they showed how they build with no nails and how they cut up and do everything, and because of their building methods, their construction lasts for thousands of years, and it's made out of wood. There's no nails. It's just fine. That classic Japanese architecture look. Okay, what is this? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that quest right now. Settle down. God, I got 3 quests. all we're gonna do right now is go check out our bridge wall bunker. And I need to find that settlement that is, you know, I might use the one that's right here. It's kind of centrally located on the map, all in all. I guess like right above Diamond City, if there's one there, it's probably where I should make my home base. But let's face it, we don't really do much. There isn't much down here. Yeah, we'll head down there and see what we can find. Going the wrong way. Wouldn't swim down the river like this in real life. Who knows what kind of crazy creatures are in there now. Look at Diamond City up there. Shining bright. Looks really cool. Oh shit, what's up, Hero Sparrow? What's happening? How you been doing? I took your advice and I'm trying out survival difficulty since we last talked, man. It got my curiosity piqued, and then I started checking it out. It's a real pain in the butt, but it sure is. It gives you a sense of accomplishment that the other one you don't even know it's missing until you play it like this. Just went and got Pikmin's blade. And, yeah, man, doing good. Can't complain. I was trying to find... I thought that there was like a place we could settle right around Diamond City. I know there is a place, but I do not remember exact location or what it's called. So I was just going to search through right here till I ran across it. And I put in a mod for a player home that I need to go check out. See if it's any good. She shot at me. She didn't have to do that. You could have just sat there and do whatever you was doing.
Dad, you hear me?
Is this it right here? The... Nope. Wish it was. Hangman's Alley. Totally, dude. Good job. You're all over it. Hangman's Alley. Yep, that's what I'm looking for. I thought it was around here, and because survival difficulty, I've never had to do this before. This is so strange, thousands of hours into the game. And now I have to think about, like, alright, you can't fast travel, so have to pick somewhere centrally located, right? I don't know if you did this, or did you run up to Sanctuary every time, and it's like, because then I'm going to go up there and I'm going to send down, like, any of my companions that are up there with me, or, you know, anyone else who wants to move. So I gotta find Hangman's Alley here. Here's a police station up here. I thought it was near that. You're all over it. You know exactly what I was talking about. Hero Sparrow says, I set up settlements everywhere I could find. Yeah, I agree. That's the best way to do it. That way you can always fill up your waters, or... That's another thing I didn't know, dude. I didn't know that you could fill up waters. I know this sounds so dumb after so long I've been playing, but I didn't know you could fill up waters out of those pumps and get purified water, or in like a lake and get dirty water. Cause I'm always like needing dirty water to make some cup of noodles or whatever on here, and I'm like, man, I need to find more. You can fill them up with any bottle, and now like bottles are like one of my favorite things, you know, like, and they're everywhere. You can get lots of purified water like that. It really helps out in the survival mode. And I'm still trying to get used to these negative effects down here and try to figure out how to get rid of them. It is pretty sweet. I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of these negative effects. I think I was just saying how those gourds and like carrot flowers and all sorts of different stuff like that I was finding before when I was playing, and I was like, this has no use. So I would just sell it. But I see what it's for now. On survival difficulty, it's what makes the herbal remedies and stuff that get rid of your red status effect down here in your lower right hand corner. I had no clue. It really changes the game so much. I like this not being able to fast travel so much that I looked for a mod that made it so that you could turn off fast travel no matter what difficulty, and that's what I did. So I was, I mean, it makes the game feel so legit, so realistic. Even if I didn't have to sleep and eat and do the other survival things, just by not fast traveling, I could play on like just normal, and it would completely change it for the better.
Crack the safe, and yes, we got the diamonds. But you also tripped the alarm. Mackie got pinched, and that's entirely your fault. Now, when he gets out, Mackie's gonna want your head on a platter. I'm gonna give him your share instead. I see you're getting off easy. Eddie Winter, signing off.
I'm gonna take a look at the map here as soon as this. Okay. So if there's a Hangman's Alley or something, I'm guessing it'd be just west of where we're at. Make sure we're heading the right way. It looks like you are addicted and you need to take meds, I think, but you can check in your Pip-Boy. That's all that I got. It's really actually hard to... Those are really rare. And I got an herbal stimulant and a micro wheel. But I don't think I need those yet. I think I need an addictol. And some sleep. Take a look here. adrenaline plus 40% damage. Everyone has that who plays survival just for being in here. And tired, AP refresh is down 5%. That's fine. Oh my god, Boston Public Library. That is a big can of worms. I'm not sure if I want to open it right now. I'm using a carry weight mod. Yeah, it's cheap as fuck. How do you do anything? Like, I can't even imagine survival mode and not being able to carry. I think I would only basically be able to be like a melee character then at that point. Because if your healing supplies and your ammo all have a weight, oh my god. Do you play like modless, or like what mods do you usually use? You gotta have a very strong will nowadays to play with no mods, because it's just so easy to just alter whatever parameters of the game that you find frustrating. Wow. Oh my god. That's an accomplishment. Legit. Holy crap. I beat the game like all 5 ways, you know, maybe 2-3 times over, without mods. That was before they had them. But survival, I gotta hand it to you. I never even played on like hard, usually. I'd have to be like fully stocked. I usually turn up the difficulty as I progress in character. Like in the beginning I would be like easy. As I start getting where the kills are going easier, I raise the difficulty. It's normally how I play. And by the later levels, I'm usually playing on hard or very hard. But survival is the final frontier, I guess, in this game. And to tell the truth, I wasn't even thinking about it if you hadn't mentioned it. And it does. It makes an insane difference. You do more damage, but you take more damage. I'm trying to find this Hangman's Alley. Gonna use my little save here. Hallucinogen. I do not want to go in here yet. There's a quest to go in here later. I'll wait for the quest. Should be about 4 dead gunners out front though. 2 rail sign. Lots of empty bottles to fill up. Very nice. 3rd gunner. Cache of bottle caps. And I thought there was a... oh, yep, 4. 4 gunners. And if you go in there, they're all murdering each other. I just tried to save it like regular. I lost so many hours on survival. Yeah, it is. It is. I've lost so many hours not being able to save. I love to not fast travel, but the not being able to save is so hard for me to do. I'm that dude that saves like every couple minutes. I've just been doing it for years. You know, I play mostly Bethesda games, so it's like I've literally been doing that for years, and it's so weird to go from that to like you can only save at a mattress. That was a nice jump shot. You could only save at a mattress, and like a sleeping bag, you can save it, but and when you save, even if you sleep for an hour, you actually make yourself more tired because it doesn't really count as sleep. Oh my god. I don't know how you could do this and actually complete it. Legit. Legit. I give you props for that, homie. Give me 1 second. Let me get a drink. My contacts feel like gummy bears in my head, so I need to get some drops. Yeah, for me, it is like infuriating to like not be able to save and then die and then have like you just lost 40 minutes and then you do it again and you die again. I was doing the hell yeah, you do. You need to be persistent as hell. That is for sure. I completely agree. It really, you know what it feels like when you play like that, where you can't save but at mattresses and stuff. I don't know if you ever played this. There's a series of games now. I've only played like the first one, I think it was, but it's called like Demon Souls, and there's been like 2 or 3 of them since, but that's like a little bit too hard for me. It's really rough when I gotta lose like an hour at a time and shit like that. Or in that game, you lost all your gear, yo. All of your gear. What? What? That is so harsh. So harsh. And they would let like people come in who had like all the best shit and just like rape your character on there. Yep, Dark Souls. I don't know if you ever played it, but if you're the type of person that really likes that challenge and persistence, and man, you might enjoy that. I find it kind of frustrating. What I like to do in games is have it be challenging, but I like to win. Winning is fun. Losing, not so much. Not as fun so much. Nope. It's just natural. But you know, I don't know. I try to cater to my preferences in here and like what I can deal with and what I can't. I love the no fast travel, but I can't deal with the can't save and lose half hour at a time. So now I lose 5 minutes at a time, that's fine. But I don't want to lose like a half hour at a time. 45 minutes at a time. That's rough. Oh, I hear Ghoul. Buster? I need some food of some sort. There. I ate 4 boxes of Fancy Lad snack cakes. If that doesn't satiate my hunger for a while, at least give me a sugar rush like crazy. I feel like I need to bust out my Fallout 4 map. How come I can't pick that up? It's disappearing. To be able to find this Hangman's Alley. Hero Sparrow says, we played something called unfair soccer in school last Friday, and the other team got all the advantages, but we still crushed them. But in the end, the dang teacher switched points. Ah, 'cause it's unfair. That's bogus. That it is a life lesson. It is, because you gotta learn how to take a, roll with the punches and keep your head up when things aren't going your way. That's the lessons I learned in like martial arts, Brazilian jiu-jitsu. We did this thing. It's called Circle of Death, and it's like that. It's unfair. It's like you versus like 12 people, and all of them. The teacher just calls it out randomly who goes, and whether they're behind you or in front of you, they get to double leg you, judo throw you, whatever. And it's so unfair, but you got to fight it off. And there's tons of lessons like that. There's a lesson where you have two people try to tap you out at the same time. One person on your arms and your neck, and the other people on your legs trying to knee bar you, toe hold you, shit like that. And that is life, man. Life isn't fair for anyone. Everyone has problems. Everyone knows sorrow. Everyone knows adversity, one way or another. We talked about that a little bit that other time we talked. I know you know. I know you're real. Diamond City. We'll do a little bit of bartering in here. We could save the game. I bought the player house, one of the first things I did. The game progression is so much more slow going in survival. Having to walk and run everywhere, you complete quests very slowly. This doesn't happen fast. Even like to get any quest done. Before I was labeling the broadcast I was doing after the name of the quest, like, because I was doing it and even getting farther past that. But in survival, I could do one quest for one broadcast, and it could be a long time. Actually, I don't want to sit here and wait. I got a player home right here. Well, I don't know what I was thinking. Finally starting to get a few...
Can't pick this.
Oh my god, was it my other character? I don't know if I have enough money. I don't. Once I barter, I should have enough though.
Everyone else may be closed, but Diamond City Surplus is open 24 hours a day.
I'm still gonna have to wait anyway. Oh man. Let me see. You know what? I'm gonna resist the temptation to buy that just yet and sell all the crap that I've been carrying. You can see all the weapons that I've picked up. Is it 5,000? I thought it was 2. Shit. Well, I have like rich vendors on them, so if I have enough shit to sell, we can actually get to there. Even though that's asking a lot. But I've been picking up everything because I use that carry weight cheat. Got this revolutionary sword, but I don't know if I want to sell it yet. Like, I thought it was $2 grand of bottle caps. We'll find out in a minute here. I already got enough that I can... find out. I need to wait to the daytime and see if this doctor can heal my ailments and sell me any of that antibiotics and whatnot. Bet money I might have to sit up in here and wait in a chair. What'd you get, like trophies for completing it on survival mode? Special, like, epic platinum trophies probably. And one hell of a sense of accomplishment. I don't think I can wait up in them rooms over there. See, we can wait forever sitting in a chair, but we can't sleep in a sleeping bag or on a mattress for more than a few hours. Come on. Making it hard for us.
No funny business around the mayor. Got it?
Got it. I'll wait for her to take her
There's no
seat.
need to talk about any of this synth nonsense.
Oh, if you have any mod installed whatsoever, it won't allow you to get the trophy. Like, even if you had one that was just for graphics or something like that. Better looking Kate or something.
Need something, honey?
God, that'd
Housing
be
permit?
bullshit.
Looking for a job?
I'm looking for work.
Mercenary type? We usually have a few open about.
Let's hear about the permit.
We have one home available. You can do whatever you like with it.
Oh, good, it's 2000.
I'll take it.
Oh,
Here's
my
the
God.
key.
Sure.
I was like, I don't know where I'm gonna get this money right now. Look at Diamond City from a bird's eye view. Pretty cool. There's so much room to expand. All the room in the stands. You could build up there. Have all these little shacks built on. Had just enough. Sweetness. What's weird is that I had a ring on that gave me like increased jump height, and I shut that mod off, and then I continued from that save, and but it still has the weight carry modification and the jump height modification on there. Never took them off, even though it deleted the rings. It let me keep the
I suppose we can do business.
jump height.
I'll take a look.
We
Sure.
could get
Here's what
K.
we got.
This is pretty good because there's all the benches we need around here. I don't know where chemistry bench is in Diamond City, but I'm pretty sure there is one. We'd be better off to have a radium rifle. Nobody's got a lever action rifle for sale. No radium rifle. Let me look at your junk real quick. How they always, Hero Spiro says, I like how they always talk about the stands, but there isn't anything there, right? Like all the people around, and the rich people live up in the stands, and they're like, oh, the people that live down in the stands. Bitch, you're the only one that lives up in the stands. It's like you built a treehouse, and you're like, oh, all the people that live on the ground. That's all she's doing. It's like, bitch, you ain't special.
Hey, Myrna.
My
Remember,
God.
I don't serve sense, so
Let's see what you got.
Apologies. I'm trying to find... I forgot what I came for now. I need a dick doll. And... I need to see if they have any of those. And I whatever the heck you call them, microbial herbal things. 2 G's. I know I picked up a butt ton of armor worth a fair amount. Save the dress for my settlers. Alright. After this, I'm probably going to stop picking up all this junk. I'll still pick up the scrap junk, but not every uniform or whatever. Throws off the economy of the game quite a bit, so I gotta try to limit it somewhat. But so does the vendor thing, but it really sucks when you have a bunch of shit and you can't sell it all to one vendor. Especially when they would buy it for all intents and purposes. Alright. What about this chem dealer?
Care cares about you. All your
Please tell me you have
medicinal
some,
needs. Got everything
all my
you can
medicinal
need.
needs.
Medics, mentats.
Then we'll talk to the doctor.
Whatever.
We'll save the game and we'll continue upon our way.
Looking for
Get a job from
I
him.
hear some
sweeten the deal with some money.
All right.
Mutated fern.
Cool.
Hey, Solomon.
Prescriptions filled right here. Anything you need.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Alright, what's he got? He got some blood packs. But he doesn't have any of the... Really? Those blood packs cost that much? The doctor's our last resort.
No patient.
He can at least heal us.
Yeah.
Now, go over.
I feel a lot better.
Glad to hear it. Anything?
Took one chem too many.
We can sober you. And that's that. Anything else bothering you?
There's a few good Diamond City mods that add a lot to Diamond City. I just want to barter. Can I barter?
No, we're done.
Off you go then.
Can't barter?
Doctor.
Let's get you examined right away. Time is not on the side of the surgeon.
Actually?
All right, but go eat.
And there we go. That's what we want. Antibiotics, herbal stimulant. Wow, it's amazing how rare those chemicals are. Jeez. Well, let's go into our home plate home. First thing I do is move the bed downstairs. And I don't know if I feel like breaking this place all down right now or just going forward. Oh man. Alright. Cleared up a little bit for now. And I'll just take my stuff out of the workbench like that. And now we need to rest. Actually sleep for 8 hours. And when I wake up, I'm gonna need to eat a bunch of meat and drink a bunch of waters. It's actually hard to keep up on food on survival. They really got it calculated pretty close to the how much you got versus how much you need, I tell you. Alright. Now we're properly rested, hydrated, and fed. Ugh. It's amazing. You have to do all that besides try to remember to do all the stuff you were gonna do when you went to town anyway.
You been to Good Neighbor? Friggin' hole. Ghouls, chemheads all over.
Speaking of which, I need to, I can increase a couple of these things. Let's see.
Don't walk outside the wall undefended. High quality protection for sale.
Shop in safety. No sense allowed at the surplus.
Scoped aiming. Yeah, we'll go for that. Alright. Stabilized. Powered metal chest piece.
Need some custom hardware?
It's actually pretty strong.
We got a free workbench for all your modifications.
And
scopes, clip size,
see, explosions.
The hub of trade for all Diamond City right here.
I like the duration of chems. That can be a lot. And I also like the reduce the magnitude of incoming staggers, because there's almost no way to get that reduced stagger than that.
Synth free shopping right here. We buy and sell everything to everyone, except synths. No synths allowed here.
We got small arms, long arms,
All right.
ammunition.
And we are pretty buffed out right now. I want to go to Vault 95 and get that Overseer's Guardian. That is a badass weapon.
Got too much dirt in that hair? Get it trimmed. You won't regret it.
The latest news from the Commonwealth.
We're actually going to be out that way too. Might be worth it just to stop in there and buy that. They also sell 2 good pieces of armor, Overseer's shoulder Right arm and left arm, I think it is. Pretty decent. Curie's a cool companion, but she's a lot of work to get her out of there. Kate is much easier to get. Still gotta find Hangman's Alley. It's so hard to keep track of everything. Yes, Vault 87. Thank you, Hero. Yep. I always get the numbers mixed up. Let's see. Hangman's Alley. Is it 88? Let's take a look. 81. I'm talking about Vault 81, Hero.
Move along.
I thought that Hangman's Alley was right around Diamond City for some reason. I'm gonna take a run around and see what I find. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. I'm pretty sure it's 81 where you get Curie though, right there. I don't remember how much the Overseer's Guardian is. I think it's under $2 grand. But that's a lot. It's near the water sign you just looked at. Water sign.
Someone there.
Okay, I don't know which water sign you mean.
Time to die!
Could actually get some DC guard armor right there. That's pretty rare. Come on, let me in. Whoa. He died standing up.
Scream! Scream for mercy! Ow!
I think there's supposed to be one more. Jack this guard up. Yeah, it's not good for now though. Alright, water sign. Is that water? Oh, the sewer, like the water drop sign. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. That water sign, right? That water drop. I don't think it would be on the map until right then, though. All right, let's see. Yeah, this might be it right over here. Hangman's Alley.
Huh? What's that?
There's a legendary super mutant butcher over there. Damn, that didn't even kill him. It's standing right next to him. I got him. Martyr's leather death left arm. It's a good perk on it, but it's not a very strong piece. I'm thinking it's this right here then. This is the only thing near.
The hell was that?
Nope, Parkview Apartments. I want to know how the super mutants figured out to get that these turrets working for them. Not shooting at them. Nice Raider decoration. You know, it's a talking piece, you know? Jeez. They really love the dismembered corpses and severed head look. They're big into that look. All right. Let's try just north of it. This is where we were, over here. This place is nice, but it's not our place that we were looking for. Okay, alright. And this is where we just fought those super mutants. So is it. Huh. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not seeing it on the map though either. I really don't know where this place is. We want to be heading sort of sort of northeasty. Let's see what happens. Check out all the alleyways and whatnot. See what we got. What the heck? See, that's why I don't like using my... I didn't mean to pick up his collar. My light, look at that. I no sooner use my light. Oh, crit. Right in the head. Duelist combat knife. Disarm on a successful block. Pretty nice, but that's pretty hard to do anyway. I just mean it's not as frequent as I would like for it to be. I thought I killed 3 dogs. Okay. Anything over here look promising? Over here. This is just northeast of Diamond City here. My problem is that, you know, when I discover a location, I don't necessarily check the map every time so I know where I'm at, you know. I'm just like oblivious to wherever it is. And then after that I just fast travel there, so I don't really memorize this stuff visually like if I was walking there. After this I'll be able to get it. Look how many legendaries we encounter though. It's just bananas. Like you're encountering legendaries every couple minutes. Even if they're not that great, you know, you get a lot more rolls and the chance goes way up. I don't know what I got for my leg now. Yeah, I got that rad powered left leg, and I'd love to replace that with this cryogenic, because I have ghoulish and so I don't really get a lot of rads. This may be tougher, but I think that's better overall. Alright, so I guess we head southwest until, and hell, if we don't find it this time, we'll come back and search again later. It takes a long time to get anything done on survival.
Yes.
I'm used to having to... Oh, Diamond City, I was like, what? I'm used to just fast traveling. Just give in to the urge and fast travel. It's my favorite aspect of survival, is how much more immersion this game has when you have to run everywhere. Actually have to memorize how to get around. I think I'll play it like this without being able to fast travel until I know these whole map. I know most of it, but when I get in the city it gets a little bit like, I don't remember. Oh my god. backtracking now. So I'm going to try to head. Yeah, I could. Still have my save and everything. Maybe play some survival difficulty. Ramp it up on that. That would be pretty bananas. I've already have like some decent gear. So it'd actually be pretty good on that character. I just happen to be an expert locksmith. What? Where does this go? Do I get the drop on him? I love steady aim. Makes you feel like such a sniper. Dodged every bullet. A Brotherhood character, if once you get those signal grenades, that solves your problem with fast travel right there, right? I mean, after you get your signal grenades through the Brotherhood, you could just have those vertibirds take you everywhere you want to go. Pretty slick. And then also the Institute. They already have to teleport you in. Like, do they just drop you off wherever you want to go to, or how would that be in survival? See, that for me is like kind of breaking it, because what I enjoy is the not being able to fast travel. But I don't know how the game handles that process. Guess we'll find out eventually. I'm starting to get some characters on survival up that high level. Hero Sparrow says, and then they have a use, the grenades. Yeah, true. They don't have much of a use outside of that. Call in the vertibird you're talking about. The synth ones are pretty cool too. You can like teleport in a synth with the Institute. This looks a lot like Hangman's Alley. But alas, it is not. Check my weapon real quick. Got so many weapons to sell. It's amazing how much damage you can get out of your rifle in this mode. They increase your damage as well. Be right back. Hero Sparrow says. Cool, man. Ooh, found 4 fragmentation grenades in that drawer. That's fat stash. Stim pack right away in a purified water. This little military checkpoint here has got the goods. Let me see, does it have a...
That son of a bitch Sergeant Reiser caught me
Let's
trying to have a
listen.
look in the warehouse. And that asshole actually drew his weapon on me. Look, Perry, I know you two came up together and all, but I'm telling you that guy is dirty, and I need you to have my back on this. Those ration crates didn't just go missing on their own, and it's our job to make sure they're getting to the people who need them. Just lean on him a bit, okay? See if he'll let you in the warehouse to have a look around. McDonald out.
So, McDonald's found out somebody's been stealing ration crates, and I'm pretty sure this is... I can't tell if this is pre-war or post-war, because their holotapes made both pre-war and post-war, so I don't know. But either which way, they could still be around. I mean, it's not like a lot of people went around looking, you know, for buried treasure after the apocalypse. They were sort of preoccupied with trying to stay alive, most of all. But, I don't think it gave us a quest marker or anything. Welcome back, hero. Give me a second. Alright. I love nighttime in the Capital Wasteland. And then Skyrim. There's a mod for this game where you can see the edge of the galaxy really good. Looks awesome. So we're just gonna continue to head southwest to get to our destination. Who needs a pair of binoculars when you have a rifle with a scope? Why bother carrying 2 things? I don't know if anyone actually ever uses the binoculars. Let me know in the comments below. I'd like to hear exactly what you use them for. Because it seems like most things that you can shoot are within the scope's distance. Especially since I usually use short night vision scope. I always use the night vision, but I usually go short. Because you can see far, and as far as you can see, you can shoot, so. But when you want to have like a really long distance scope, and I put it on, I find the transitional targeting between the manual scoping and not a lot more disorienting when you have long distance going on. They're binoculars, yeah, it's a really rare thing in the game, but yeah, you can find like 1 or 2 pair tops in the whole game. And there was some in I know there was some in Fallout 3, I'm pretty sure, but I know in New Vegas it was also binoculars. They're not very useful, but you know, every once in a while you get to one of these vantage points and you want to look up in the sky, or you want to look around from a good vantage point. That's when I like to use a scope, or just up high, take a moment to appreciate how awesome it looks out here. It's like being out in nature. Which I don't know if you like to like camp or do anything those type of things. I love that type of stuff. Camping and, you know, making a small campfire and carving up some shit, you know, just for fun. Just to entertain. Wow, it sounds like all hell's breaking loose over here. Jesus, like artillery's coming in. I'm gonna save it before I go over there, because I get the feeling I'm gonna get my ass handed over there. Dude, those Assaultron DLC robots can like one-shot me, man. I'm like, what? I had to continue so many times. I know exactly what this is. It's one of those big-ass Sarge-looking ones. And I think he's got, like, rocket launcher arms, too. He will attack us the moment he sees us. Damn, look at this dude. He's fighting a rad stag. A couple of them. I got them all. Punishing leather right leg. Alright, now let's find the other one. I know the other deer got it too. He was standing pretty close to that blast.
That's it.
You ever play Overwatch there, hero?
Got it.
Sometimes these robots will attack me when I let them go.
Duty.
Hopefully these ones don't.
And serve.
Yeah, I play Overwatch too. We have a community on PlayStation.
And serve.
If you want to check it out, you're a cool person. It's called To Khajiit to Quit. Khajiit are from Skyrim. They're the cat race thing. And we liked them from Skyrim, so we just, at the time that my buddy was making the community, that's what we called it, To Khajiit to Quit. But you can check it out, man. We post some Overwatch stuff on there, some Fallout stuff on there sometimes. It's a very small, growing community, but we have some cool members. But you're a cool dude, man, so if you want to check it out, you're more than welcome. And because I'll be playing Overwatch on there and posting and shit too. Especially on the weekends, we play usually Overwatch at least a couple nights on the weekends. We were saving up all our loot boxes. We thought we could save them for this Halloween, because last Halloween we didn't play and we didn't get any of the Halloween skins, and they're all so awesome looking, and now we're both like, oh, it's such bullshit that we missed it, and now we're gonna save them all until it opens. Then I got about 20 of them, and then somebody told us, no man, I don't think you can save up for them. They'll already be what they are. When you get them, they're already predetermined, like you can't wait and get all Halloween ones. So we opened them up yesterday. But then we decided, well, we can at least save our gold up until Halloween event to get more skins. Cool. Yeah, check us out, man. To Khajiit to Quit. It's the number 2, Khajiit, Khijit, I think, To Khajiit. The number 2, and then Quit, Quit. Yikes. Jeez, barely dodged that one. I so love the healthy, after the 3rd perk you heal automatically, and the ghoulish, after the 3rd perk or 4th perk, you heal radiation. Like, I used to waste a ton of radaways healing radiation. Now it's like, it just happens automatically. How exactly did he get frozen? Oh, he was hitting me, and I have that new piece. Wow. Butthole. Another bomb guy. Wow. There were 2 nuke guys. And in survival mode, man, if I didn't get them, that would have definitely taken me out. Look at this dude. I wonder if he glitched out and put him in there or what.
That's it.
Find it out. He did. You sent a request? Cool.
Yes.
Cool. I don't know if, I'm not the leader of the group, so I don't know if it goes to me at all. I don't think so. But, he's asleep right now. He'll probably check it out tomorrow. Jump you in. I don't even know if I could check right now what it would do to the game broadcast. I'll check it out as soon as I end this. Oh, there it goes. Dark Jedi. Nice. And there it goes.
Got it.
You're in like Flynn now, dog.
Bingo.
Actually a bed that I could sleep for 8 hours on. I don't know if I can listen to that alarm go off for 8 hours though. Like, wow, 2 Nuka-Cola Quantums. Nice. Very rare. Lots of safes in this one building.
That's it.
We know you're gonna try to eat me, super mutant. Hold your horses. I'll come down and kill you in a minute. Speaking of which, I should probably save it. I'm angry. Does that increase your battle prowess, super mutant? Being angry, I mean, you are a giant and green. You're practically the Incredible Hulk looking thing. I tell you, if you weren't so dumb, being a super mutant might not be that bad. Immune to radiation. You could wear big ass steel plates for armor that nobody could shoot through, and the weight is like nothing to you. And there's tons of people around to eat. Or if you were smart enough, maybe you could get along with humans. I always feel compelled to turn on the... There's a ton of these Coast Guard hats here. To turn on all the radios. I don't know if anyone else does that, but like, I always feel compelled to turn on the radios. Where is it? On top? That's your brother? Good thing about super mutants, they don't come with a bunch of crap. Everything they have that's good. I want to see this. Wow, that's really good right leg. Let me see what I got from my right leg. Yeah, that's a lot better than mine. Like double. Left arm's actually better than mine too. Really? Yeah. I don't know, that punishing's kind of nice. Oh, the super mutants with their meat bags. So disgusting. I beat all of those guys up on the way in. Now we're gonna check out this player home. We've never checked this out before. I just heard it through the grapevine that this is a cool place. What is it in here? And I heard it says on the thing that there's a toolbox right next to it that has the key. Something like that. Where I grew up, there was a train track sort of like this. It was almost exactly like this, and the train would go up right over here, and we used to get it right underneath here as kids. And like, it is crazy how loud and how it shakes the whole ground, and you know, have a train go right over your head all the time. Just for a thrill, we did it all the time, playing with death. Such a stupid kid. I don't know that need to always like excitement. Relatively safe, I guess, as long as you weren't stupid. Sat up or lose your dome. Alright, I totally don't get this. Am I not there yet? Bridge wall bunker. What am I missing here? I'm missing the actual bunker part. I thought because it was a pretty good placement on the map, maybe it would, Egret Tours Marina. Oh, is it that big door right in front of my face? And this must be the toolbox with the key. Yep. Let's check it out. It took me a minute to find. I wasn't expecting a door underneath the... I was looking for a hatch in the ground. Sometimes, man. If that had been a snake, it'd have bit me. Wow, this is cool. I like... Wow. It's actually a lot bigger than it. Lovely shower. All the amenities. Some alcohol. Gives you a place to put everything. Documents. Oh, I like how it's all divided up. This is very cool. Puts these out permanently. I used to be collecting these things. You could never get them to stand up straight. And then they finally made a mod so you could stand them up. Holotapes. Wow. Video games over here. Very cool. Very cool. Imagine I could probably... The refrigerator, very awesome. I wonder if it makes everything ice cold when you put it in there. The computer probably you can set up some things. Nice little cooking stove, wood burning cooking stove. Lovely. Be very useful in the apocalypse. Lots of food stores. Fire extinguisher. Nice little sink and countertop. And a drinking fountain. Where I actually do need to fill my water bottles right now. I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. When you're on a pump, I like how you can just hit fill bottles and then it'll just fill them all. But I think this is faster, but you have to do each one manually. No problem, dog. I will be shutting this down in a few minutes here. I'm just going to finish peeping out this player home. If I miss you, homie, thanks for tuning in. And I'll have more broadcasts up real soon. And I hope to see you there. Stay cool, dog. I'll do the rest of these later. Let's finish peeping this out. So it's a lovely bathroom. A nice little area over here for... Take care, homie. Stay cool. Oh, that's a cool touch. Like a weight set and like a... It's a sleeping bag, but they sort of do like it's a yoga mat. Very nice. Posters up. This is very cool. Huh. It's the GOAT questions. Very cool. I really like how they found all just the right stuff. This is very cool mod. I really like this. Custom armor, legendary armor. Like there's a place for everything. Like wow. Companion items, like dog. They thought of everything. I really like that level of divided up if you want. Fusion cores, power armor parts. Oh, this is so cool. Tools and components. If it has the benches in here, I think this will be my player home. Tools and components. You could drop up in there. But that would mean... Okay, wow, look at that. The workshop actually has a little bit of stuff in it. Wow. Explosives, ammo, guns, melee, big guns, legendary weapons. Here's our workshop right here. And it looks like we can pretty much... Oh, wow. Most of the stuff is permanent. Very cool. Chem station. Wow, this place is very, very cool. And this is going to make playing on survival just that much cooler. I mean, look at this. I mean, this is the baddest. Wow. The baddest looking shit. Like, could you imagine walking down in your bunker stocked to the gills like this shit? Dude, you're jam-packed to the tits up in here. This is badass. And it's still roomy enough, but yet not too big. I wouldn't want it too big. I like to where it's kind of quaint, you know? Nice and clean. This is dope, man. You can sleep in this bed. Actually got a workshop. You actually got all the benches. And then he's already taken in these magazine racks and stuff into account. Really cool. It's fun to like finally be able to get those like bobbleheads and shit out of your inventory. Sometimes it's like, what a pain. They add up pretty quick, and you can't get rid of them any other way but drop them in these benches. It's a relatively pretty new character here. But we have done a lot today. We've checked out this new home, did a whole bunch of quests, ran across the Commonwealth about 3 times, and explored everything in between. Pardon me. I'm Socrates. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for liking Fallout as much as I do, for staying tuned. I will have more videos coming real soon. If you like my content, please share and subscribe. Thank you very much, Hero Sparrow. And until next time, peace.